Okay, let us begin again. Not begin again, but we're going to go to the second rebuttal round. The second rebuttal round. 10 and 11, come on up. 10 and 11, come on up. 10 grade started the first rebuttal round, so 11th grade will start the second rebuttal round. 11th grade. Just a second. 11th grade, you have 4 minutes. Okay?
All right.
You may begin.
All right. The music has degraded to the extent that the most listened to genre in the world is that which contains curses and the appropriated descriptions. Okay, if you didn't realize, as I said at first, nowadays the most ones who listens to music are teenagers, as us. And if you see that most of the views are not only for the adults, but it's mostly for the teenagers. And besides, those who watch those videos and those who listen to those words that are said in any lyrics, like for instance, one of Gucci name, without mentioning the song name, I write the DICK like a PORM model. I swear that BITCH retarded. Alright, how would you accept such a lyric to be said, and how would you accept such a lyric to be taken as one of the most toughest things for those teenagers who are supposed to be good for this society? Actually, those who watch these videos on internet, YouTube, wherever they're watching, they learn from, not avoiding from. They learn from as if they think that these are something that would encourage them to be the best, while actually it doesn't. It helps them to destruction. It helps them to degrade. It doesn't help to be it doesn't help them to be better for the future. It helps them to be worse than they should be best. And another one for 21 Savage. Wet A, NIGGA black, and then dipped up. Without explaining this, but my main part is that music nowadays does not help anyone to get better than they should be. This society is not helping us to get down. This society is not helping us to be the best. None of what we watch, none of what we listen to helps us to be something good. Even though we walk anywhere in the streets, we say these words, we think that it's going to help us to be something better in the future, while we don't know that we're going to have a negative effect from. Besides, even though, how about those? How about those children when they watch us saying those words? Do you think that they're going to be a good generation when they grow up according to what they listen from us, according to the acts, and according to our movements, and according to whatever we do? This is not going to help. The main point of this debate is that Atlanta hip-hop is found nowadays destroyed, or save the rap culture. Not how the rap was at past, as you mentioned. Alright? How the rap was at the past course, we are not against the rap as a whole, but we are against the Atlanta hip-hop, according to what is included to be part of. If you accept that those curses and those things that we watch on YouTube videos and these music and these people who are already happy with listening to such words and already happy with watching those movements, you didn't focus on something. You didn't focus on how, according to what you watch, how you act after. It's like when you use your hands to do whatever you want to do. It's like when you use those words. It's like when you speak, even you speak in an inappropriate way because you just watch something somehow which is going to help you, but actually it's going to lead to something worse than you expected at first. Considering the essay, most of your evidence is wrong already. First, the fact that Gucci Mane got in prison.
Okay, unfortunately, time has run out for 11th grade, 10th grade. You may begin your second rebuttal.
Okay, so first of all, um, okay, you said that a song would be strong enough to actually influence people like this, to have such a bad influence, okay, to affect them negatively in the future, which is not right because a song doesn't entirely take over your brain. You have some logic and you have some, yeah, you have some kind of logic, and yeah. So basically, it's okay to direct your words to a certain audience, and it's fine because directing your words towards teenagers, it's okay. It's okay, and it's fine. So you don't have to always direct your songs towards adults and other audiences. You can direct them towards other people. So your essay, is it believable? From afar, their argument might as well be believable and complete. But after reading the entire essay and after analyzing it, you could see that you can see the organized pattern, and that is their contradictory words that build the essay. How could a source of entertainment remain the purpose of destroy the purpose of the culture? Okay, so you said before in your essay that يعني the songs are basically generated from strip clubs, and from strip clubs they go to dance clubs, and from dance clubs they go to radio. Okay, so you can say that the music is only used for entertainment, which you did say in your essay, okay, and don't expect it to be reverberated through the clubs with all its types. Now, can't you? It doesn't mean that music gets played in a specific place, that means that it's bad music. Well, most of the other music gets played in clubs. Most popular is electronica. Is electronica offending people with all its rhythm and that is why it is played in clubs? All types of music are played in clubs, offensive and non-offensive ones, and all music is entertaining people. It doesn't matter where it is played, it's played and it's entertaining. Okay, that's first. Second, so you said about the whole, also again, the female degrading and the misogyny. Okay, about the misogyny and the female degrading, and where most of the rappers actually respect women, once in 2017, which is pretty recent. Okay, in a singer called Drake's concert. In a club, a man was going around grabbing women inappropriately, and when the rapper saw him, he threatened him and from the stage to kick him out and beat him up. That is quite the example, and there are even rappers who are feminists and believe in equal rights. Okay, so you said that we didn't exactly specify modern examples. Okay, so what we specified was Trina. Okay, so Trina is basically a mixture of old and modern because she came out. She started her career from 1998, and she's still alive and she's still doing music in 2017. So basically, yeah, that's it. Yani, we've got example. We've got an example that is a mixture of old and it's a mixture of new and modern art. Okay, so that's one. Two, you do not have enough information and enough evidences to back up your argument. You mostly use metaphors, and metaphors do not exactly back up your argument. What backs up your argument would be statistics if you actually got it, and that's it. I've got it.
Okay, all right, so we're about to enter into the final round. Have a seat, representatives, 10th and 11th grade. You have 1 minute to prepare for the final round. Okay, that is it. That's it. We are about to enter into the final round. You have a choice now. You can make the closing arguments or you can continue your rebuttal. It's up to you. Representatives of 10th and 11th grade, come on up. Representative 10th and 11th grade. Hello. Now. 10th and 11th grade. Up. 11th grade. 10th grade is here. 10th grade. Ready? Okay. We began with the 11th grade last round. This round we're going to begin with the 10th grade. 10th grade, you have exactly. Hello? No, now. Hello? Okay. You have 3 minutes. You may begin. 10th grade.
This will always be a controversial topic, and no one would say the same opinion as the other, both showing their point in all ways possible, presenting evidences, examples, and statistics. Some people think it saved the hip-hop culture because Atlanta Rap showed that the type of music to a lot of people all around the world, made it more popular. And some people think it is all about destroying music and youth. Both opinions will not change much. Rap music, with all its types, will stay and will get more popular day by day. As we said before, it's all about opinions. The speaker's opinion is different from ours, but as long as this is a controversial topic, then the opinions will always vary. I won't say that our essay is perfect, because I'm sure it has some flaws too, just like the speaker's essay had errors that we mentioned. Atlanta rap and the entirety of the hip-hop culture was always and will always be used as microphones for people of color to be able to speak their minds, struggles, and their journey through life. So who we are to bash a culture that helped and reassured and kept people alive from errors? Who we are to judge culture and precious treasure that is not manipulated? Rephrasing it for the last time, are we going to take away an entire culture just because it isn't satisfying for enough for a certain race? Thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay, so now we are going to hear from 11th grade. 11th grade, you have 3 minutes for this final round. You may begin.
Okay, I will start the beginning that you said it will always be a controversial topic. Then how all of you survey and you said that most people agree it saves. The teenagers are the future generation who will reform the society. If they are being exposed to immoral things, how would they reform the society? And at the beginning you said that you talk about teenagers that they already have the logic to understand that words that they are saying in the song these days is okay for teenagers, but human nature to be affected by the words that they hear every day, and they are only teenagers. They are developing, and it's not only one song. That's like the whole song that we hear contains bad words and curses. So it's okay for to teenagers to hear curses in the songs and to develop with this society. And at the beginning, we said that the curses and the words was talking to the adults So are you saying that the curse is it okay for teenagers to hear too? Because that song that song is always on YouTube and everywhere. How could only adults could hear these songs? Also, teenagers have the ability to open YouTube and open Tablet to hear bad songs. Thank you.
Okay, all right. So now we have come to the end of this debate. We want to say thank you to 10th and 11th grade for presenting their positions. And now we send everything to the judges.